This is Ozzy Osbourne. The Marconi Show is going off the rail on a gravy train. All aboard!
We'll bleep it. Yeah.
Well, I can't even believe we're sitting here with the Prince of Effing Darkness right now.
What does that effing mean?
It's what we can get away with.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, you can say whatever you want, Ozzy. I'll lose my liquor license if I say the F word.
I lost my liquor license.
Ozzy Osbourne is here. No,
Wow.
are you just touring up and down, just kind of going to radio stations and stuff? What are you doing?
No, I'm on my way to Seattle, I believe.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna start the tour. Can you turn my earphones up?
You want your headphones up a little bit? Let's see what do we got over here.
Yeah.
Can you hear that? Is that better?
That's better.
All right. We didn't want to blow your eardrums out.
That was blown out years ago. I said to my wife, is this going to be me forever doing this Ozfest? She goes, well, why are you doing okay with that? I said, I really want to do arenas again, because a gig should be in an arena, you know. When you're playing in the middle of a field, it's okay, but you can't, for gigs, arenas are the place for me. So in my house, you got to be careful what you say out loud, because it's like be careful what you wish for, because sometimes you get it. Well, in my case, they went, Ozzy wants to do arenas, so that was it. And I think I got 40 shows, and not all in the same place, man.
well, here in Portland, you'll be here November 14th with Rob Zombie.
Rob's a good dear friend of mine. I mean, I'm so happy for him with this horror film that he's just done. What is it called? Halloween? Or something?
Yeah.
He's done. So, that's where his passion is, I think.
So did you bring him out? Because I don't think he was going to tour for a while, and then you kind of brought him out, right?
It's not me, my wife. She goes that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But see, I think a lot of great wives are like that. But you get into a situation where you're like, wait, all my stuff's gone. What's happening?
No, she's funny you should say that. She's having an auction at Sotheby's. We moved house. And she wants to get rid of her stuff.
Yeah, all your stuff is being auctioned off. How is that?
So listen to this. About 10, 11 years ago, she had a beautiful pool table carved out for me and everything. That's cool. And she says, well, what do you want to do with your pool table? I says, no, it's mine. I don't want that done. So she said, a couple of days go by, and I'm looking in the office. I'm looking through the catalogue.
The auction catalogue, yeah.
And there's my pool table. I said, that's my family heirloom. Is there anything left that
Right. You're thinking maybe you could pass this on to Jack or Kelly or Amy?
I mean, I had a gold watch and I stopped wearing it for some reason or other. And I thought, Jack's 22. I'll offer it to him. An expensive watch.
Right.
I said, do you like this watch? He said, it's all right. I said, do you want it? He said, no, I can't stand gold.
Wow.
I can't even give my away now.
But you will. It'll be auctioned off, and then
I don't know. I mean, if you stand still too long in my house, you get auctioned.
By the way, how is the dog turd situation in your house? Has it
Well, we
changed?
bought a new dog. Are
you kidding? How many dogs do you have now?
18.
Oh, 18!
Oh, my God.
I'm going to buy a lion to eat the 18 dogs.
I smell reality show.
Yeah. Oh. No, but I remember on the show you have.
I mean, you said earlier on, what time do you usually rise? Well, when the dogs start yakking, that's when I rise.
Oh, right. So like 6 a.m.
Mexican lawnmower guy comes.
By the way, Ozzy, I know you're not here to talk about all this. I understand because you smell lovely. You're here to talk about your perfume. Is that right?
Perfume. I've just been to the bathroom.
You do smell fantastic.
Yeah. What do you wear? What does Ozzy Osbourne wear?
It's a thing I got from England.
It smells good.
It's called Check and Speak.
Very nice.
Check.
Now you look great, by the way. I think you look maybe 10 years younger. Have you had anything done? I know Sharon has had some things done, and
I paid for her to have her things done.
Right, because she's happy now. You're happy, right?
Well, when she's happy, I'll have to have a second thought. Why is she happy?
Now, are you still having regular sex with your wife? I know that was a situation.
Mind your own business.
Well, I know with you mentioned Viagra and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's the best invention in the world. It's the best sleeping pill you can get. Because I take one, 3 minutes later, she's asleep.
I see.
Yeah, there was a bit on the reality show about that as well.
Yeah, because do you snore at night?
I don't know, I'm asleep.
Because I have this horrible snoring problem and keeps my wife awake. Do you ever have any of that with Sharon?
Everything snores. There have been the flies in my house.
Now, by the way, this is amazing. Welcome, Ozzy, to your first #1 hit in your career. I can't even believe that it's taken you this long because you have so many great songs in your illustrious
I've
career.
never had a #1 album. I've never had a #1 single. But this became a...
Yeah, Black Rain, I Don't Want to Stop is the single,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's right.
Yeah.
I had to double and triple check that because I just assumed you had.
What is it? Excuse
upon
my
hit.
ignorance, but what does that mean? I've got a #1.
I guess you're a one-hit wonder now? I don't know.
You can retire.
Welcome to the club, Ozzy.
Is that in the charts or what? What's the?
Well, we all know that you are the king of rock and roll, I would say. I mean, Elvis is not with us anymore. You are the new king. Let's we'll make that statement.
Without a doubt.
And I can't believe that this is your first #1 hit. It's a great song, but you've had so many
But
in
when
your
you
career.
say #1 hit, is it the national chart? What is it like?
Yes, I think national charts.
Wow. That's it. I'm going to go on a vacation now.
You can
I
retire.
can afford it now.
You should. I mean, does it feel any different now that you have a #1 hit?
Well, it does actually, because my wife, she buys 3 seats on the plane now.
Yeah, right.
One for her, one for the 2 dogs.
Right. Now, and your tour bus is outside.
Yeah.
And one of our listeners has won the opportunity to take a look at your tour bus. How does that make you feel?
Okay, it's cool.
Did you
Female, and I'm married.
Did you pick up your skivvies and stuff like that? Are they laying around?
No, I take a box full of dog poop with me to make me feel at home.
Right.
And like 10 of the 18 dogs.
Yeah, exactly. So, but by the way, you were talking about the auction that's going to go on.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you know that you really don't want to be sold that's going to be sold?
My pool table.
Yeah, right. Besides the pool table, is there anything else?
Well, Sharon is a shopaholic, right? So there's stuff that's on an auction which has never been worn. There must, I'm not joking, there must be 10 clothes racks full of clothes.
Oh my gosh.
So I go to her, why do you have to buy all these clothes?
Right.
She said, oh, I'm doing TV. You can't be seen on the TV more than once with the same dress on. I just want to cut off the screen off and just...
Put it inside out. So there's 2 outfits right there.
I know, but she gets a flash of guilt and she either gives it to someone, it's some charity. I'm going, I've been doing this for 25 years, no, 35, 40 years, I don't know.
Forever, right?
And I don't know. I mean, that's Sharon. Sharon's just Sharon.
Maybe you can hop online and bid and win your pool table back.
Yeah, but then why don't I just not sell it? There's some like nice little fruity boy standing by my pipe. Ozzy's favourite thing is to...
Now, Ozfest again you're going to be doing, which I'm very excited about.
I keep saying to Sharon, how long do you think it's going to last? And she looks at me all sympathetic and goes, darling, we'll know. Get your voice warmed up, you got a show.
She has you going everywhere a lot. I mean, like, are you worn out? Do you need a break? What are you going to do?
No, well, it's kind of like, now with this downloading, it's really affected its record sales and everyone, you know. So Sharon says to me before I said, why am I always on the road? She goes, darling, if you want me to show you the list of how many people are out on the road right now.
So everybody's out on the road.
Yeah,
so
but somebody said to me, I think it was Zach, he said to me, how come that these video games, you know, they come on a disc,
Yeah.
You can't download them, but yet you can records.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of video games, you're on the new Madden 2008 with
Yeah.
your #1 hit.
Yeah.
But that's good. And I guess you performed for the opening of that and the whole thing.
I don't know, probably.
No, but the thing I love about you and Sharon, you joke around and stuff, but you really love this woman, and it's really a true test of how long have you been married to her?
25 years.
25.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And you know, when I hear these people say we've never had about a word in anger to each other, they're full of fucking shit.
Well,
sometimes we both look at each other and go, ugh.
Hey, 25 years. It's bound to happen.
yes.
But I mean, you've got to. I mean, it makes it all. I mean, people ask me the secret of lasting for as long as we have all the time, and it's like you don't give in at the first bend in the road. You know, I mean, okay. When we did the TV thing, it wasn't scripted. It was just the way we are. And then Sharon found out she had colon cancer.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But I mean, it was right. It was like going mad with this Osbourne thing on the television. So the crew said to me, "We're on after." It came along about a year, a season and a half went by, and the crew guy says to me, "Do you want us to pull the plug?" I said, "Wait, it's a reality show." I said, "I'll go and see what Sharon says." And she goes, "Are you fucking stoned?" I said, what do you mean? That you've been diagnosed with colon cancer? She said, "Yeah, it's a reality show, so go for it." I said, "Are you okay?" "Yeah." So I mean, that's a major kick in the nuts when you're going along. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, it really has, because it always seems to be over there. It's never like on your own doorstep, and it really has an effect on your life, because you got to start. You know, who's going to auction my next clothes up?
Well, and the thing is going through that, and then you had your crash on the ATV,
yeah.
and it just like that show at the end. Like, if you had to do it over again, will you not do the show, or do you care?
It's kind of. Sharon's my second wife, and it's kind of like saying, if you could go back, would you not have got married to your first wife? Blah, blah, blah. But it's happened. I don't regret it. It was 100% reality. Whereas now, if these things are reality, I've got 4 dicks.
I absolutely, we loved that show, and the thing is we already loved you, but it made you endearing to a even broader audience, and I think.
Do you know something? It reminds me of when that was fulfilling. I was in Boston on tour with the Ozfest, and this very I was coming out of the hotel, and this very conservative-looking woman comes up to me. She goes, "Ozzy Osbourne?" "Oh yeah." She goes, "What are you doing in Boston?" I go, "It's just really happening." She goes, I'm doing a show." "What kind of a show?" I'm like, "This is an episode of The Twilight Zone." and I go, "A rock show?" She goes, "You do that also?"
Oh, God.
Dun, 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 dun. Show you next week.
Wow.
Is there anything you haven't done that you'd love to do?
Go home.
Well, we can't wait to see you with Rob Zombie on November 14th.
Yeah.
And I know Sharon is driving you crazy with working all the time, and
She did. I mean, one of the things the doctor said to me towards the end of her chemotherapy, he says, "You do know, Mr. Osbourne, that your wife's going to have to take the same amount of time recovering from the chemo as she did while she was battling the cancer." And I kind of smiled, and I said to the guy, "Obviously, you don't know my wife. When she gets that green light, she's gonna be fucking gone." And sure as God, my judge, she got the all clear. She was gone.
She's got clothes to buy.
Yeah, and pool tables to make.
now you have great relationship with your wife, and that's obvious.
Not always.
Most of the time. But now I know that you love the Beatles.
Yeah.
And Paul McCartney is going through that separation with Heather Mills McCartney. And
I've spoken to him about it a couple of times. I was at the Elton John 60th birthday thing in London, and I was talking to him. And divorce, when you get married, they don't give you a leaflet saying, "Oh, this could happen," or "What if this happens? Do this." It's in my opinion, it's probably one of the heaviest duties contracts you'll ever sign in your life. I mean, and even in England, if you have a prenup and your wife has a baby, it's out the window, you know.
Right.
So she won the lottery, she did.
yeah, I mean, she like 140 million or something like that.
Well, considering she started off with 1.5 legs, which is no fault of her own.
Right. But if you saw Heather Mills McCartney on the street, would you say anything to her, or would you just pass by?
I just say, got a few quid you can get them.
So if you had to do like if Lord forbid you and Sharon ever separated and you got remarried, would you have you wouldn't get remarried?
No, I've been married. So I'm not saying I would never have a companion, but I would never get married again.
But would they have to sign a prenup if you did?
By that time, I'd probably be broke anyway. So she'd probably get me to sign a prenup for her.
Right, exactly. Is there anything you're doing that we should know about that we haven't heard about?
I've just moved house, which is the number. In 25 years, 27 houses.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And every time
I just said, you know what you should do with this house? Put wheels on it.
They have those.
Did they build a studio for you in each house?
No, is it Christina Aguilera who's got my old house? One of them.
Oh, she does. Wow.
Oh.
That's kind of hot.
I mean, the thing in Hollywood now is for these chicks to get loaded and busted, you know.
Right.
And they get a 3-hour sentence.
Oh, yeah, did you hear Lindsay Lohan is completely broke now?
Well, you
Serves
play
her
with
right.
the big boys, you get, you know.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, I think, you know I got up to some really wild stuff when I was younger. But kids today are programmed into these young girls, you know. So I mean, my daughter Kelly, she got with overweight kids. You know, you got to be really careful. Don't you think you could buy a little bigger size? What do you mean? You say I'm too fat? No, but kids are influenced by that. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel very sorry for Britney Spears on my head.
Yeah, she just got booked last night.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really after her, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just wrong, you know. Even if she was whatever, whatever they say, she obviously needs some help, you know. Not every time she waves her arm the wrong way or whatever.
Well, I mean, what I love is in the world, when you think about it, would you ever think like 20, 30 years ago that you'd be giving advice to Britney Spears in any way?
No, I'm not giving advice. What I am saying is that these paparazzis have got no limit where I mean, if someone gets run over, they'll push everybody out of the way and take a picture of them.
It's nauseating.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, until people have experienced it.
Well, even when you were doing your show, your kids were getting
I'll
bothered
I'll tell you one story that happened to me. I suffer from acid reflux, yeah? And I had a really bad attack of it one day, and I thought, it feels like I don't know, you know, it's just like you get heartburn, I don't know whether it's a heart attack or what. So I said to my assistant, I was telling her, I ain't whining you, because I'm joking with everybody all the time. They go, yeah, we know, Ozzy, you I go, no, I've got to go to the hospital. So I drive down to, Tony drives me down to Cedar Sinai. I go in, I wasn't in there 6 minutes. They go, you're fine, it's just heartburn. I walk outside, and I kid you not, there must have been 50, 40, a bunch of camera guys jumping on my car.
That's insane.
I mean, and then if you go, get the fuck away from my, you know.
Then you're an ass.
Then you're done for assaulting one of them guys.
Right, exactly. But you're just trying to live your life. You're a rock star,
but then the Sharon says to me, you know, you got to worry when they stop jumping on your car.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. It's got to be crazy, though. I mean, you're an icon in the rock and roll world.
But the reason why I left the house in Doheny, where
The show was filmed?
yeah, was because still now people, you know, I've got to tell you this funny story. Kelly, my daughter, she brings all different races, creeds, and that into the house. And I got used to it. And I go upstairs, second door on the left. I'm lying on the couch one day watching television, and there's this these Japanese kids walking up. There might be 15 of them. I go, oh, not again. Upstairs, second door on the left. They go, look at me all like, what? Upstairs, second door. And the last one's going up the stairs. And I go, are you friends with Kelly? Oh, Kelly, I love Kel. And then Kelly comes out. She goes, Dad, why are you sending all these fucking to my room? And they were tourists.
Just walking by the house?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Upstairs, second door on the left. Wow.
See,
I got to come in, excuse me, what's your name? I speaking very broken English. I ain't got a chance of speaking Japanese.
Wow.
So, but now you're in a place where not everyone knows where you live, and it's a lot better.
gated community I'm in now. It's Pleasant.
Very nice.
Hidden Hills.
Very nice. I mean, because you started out as a kid from nothing, and you built this empire. I think it's great that you've.
I've worked to build an empire.
Oh yeah, you're still working for it.
But my wife goes, she's house mad. My wife, she should go to Afghanistan or somewhere to rebuild that place. In actual fact, she said to me, darling, I want you to do something, Christmas for some. I go, what do you want about? She said, I'd like to go to Afghanistan and entertain the troops. I says, bye.
Have a good time.
Have fun.
Yeah, a lot of people, I'm sure, would love to see you perform for the troops. That's a lot to ask, right?
The volume that I play out, I think they'd got an atom bomb dropped on them.
Well, Ozzy, we can't wait till you come with Rob Zombie. I can't even believe you're sitting with us because we're such
Neither
huge...
can I. I was just asleep on the bus.
Do they just wake you up and say it's an interview time, Ozzy?
They just throw a bucket of water on
Oh,
the bed.
Oh, recently I read you were talking about possibly recording again with Black Sabbath.
Every time I go out there, I get the same question. I have tried and I am willing to do it. But the thing is, I could go in tomorrow and record an album. But if it's not up to the standard as when I left, then what's the point in doing it? But I'm saying that I don't want to put any doubts in my mind because when I was doing Black Rain, I thought, this is the first sober thing I'm going to have to do, write and record sober. And then I spoke to a guy I don't know who's sober a lot longer than I am. He says, you know what? It's not a sin to ask for help. And so I go, oh, yes. So I worked with a producer guy with me, and we worked it out because I was not prepared to get loaded anymore. You know?
Right.
And if that had been the case, I'd have just said no.
So if it happens, then it's the right thing.
So I want it to happen, but it's got to go. I want people to go, wow.
Yeah.
That, you know.
It's like you never left.
Yeah. Oh, we would love it.
Well, the great Ozzy Osbourne. By the way, Black Rain, you can buy that anywhere pretty much, right? Your #1 album.
Yeah.
Your first #1 hit.
#1.
That is amazing to me. That I think every one of your songs is a #1 hit in my mind. So
Thank you.
I was amazed to hear that was your actual, technically first #1. But we all know that you've been #1 for many years.
All right, thank you.
The great Ozzy Osbourne coming November 15th at the Rose Garden with Rob Zombie. Are you going to record anything with Rob Zombie in the future?
I wouldn't mind. I mean, Rob's I don't think he's going to be doing rock and roll too much longer because his heart really is in films. He loves that film thing.
But if
on the album before this one, Down to Earth, he did the video.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. So what I was going to ask is if Big Jim and I come up with a good enough concept, can we do an album with you too?
Why not? Everybody else does.
The great Ozzy Osbourne.
We just got to clear it with Sharon.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Don't bring your pool table.